Hi, my name is Robert Shelley with Shelley Law, and my law firm assists professionals with employment contract and independent contractor agreement issues. Today I'm going to talk about how to write a respectful resignation letter. So really there's three scenarios where you would write a resignation letter. One, if you've signed an employment contract. Two, if you're an independent contractor and have signed an independent contractor agreement. Or three, if you're just, have a normal job, maybe you're working in an hourly position and you think it's, would be the professional thing to give notice. Let's break down each of those. So let's just say you have not signed a contract for your position. It's completely at will, meaning you can terminate the contract at any time for any reason with no notice to the other party. I mean, professionally, 2 weeks notice is kind of like an accepted industry standard. It's an amount of time that is, deemed enough. Now, in order to provide notice of resignation, obviously it's best to provide it via some kind of written instrument. So either an email or even handwriting a letter, typing out a letter, providing to them. There's really any way that you can kind of convey that you're resigning. Now, as far as what to include and how to be respectful, I find the resignation letter should be really as brief as possible. There's really no upside to kind of airing any kind of dirty laundry. And what do I mean by that? If you're leaving a position because there are some perceived grievances on your part, it has no benefit to you to list all of the grievances that you've had with the position, the personal conflicts you've had with anyone. None of that is going to benefit you in the future. It is just not the time to do it. So I find the best way to resign from a position is simply to say, I appreciate you provided me with the opportunity for the position. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give notice that I'm resigning. If you're going to give 2 weeks notice, then say, I'm willing to work for the next 2 weeks. And that's it. You just say, appreciate the opportunity, but I'm leaving. Putting any kind of negative, interactions, anything like that, really doesn't benefit you. I mean, in the future, if someone were to call the employer, having kind of a negative end with like a really, you're trying to hammer them and the resignation letter, it doesn't benefit you at all. I mean, most smart employers will only give your dates of employment and that's it if someone's calling for a reference. But who knows, you may get a chatty manager that just says, yeah, she, the employee was great up until when they resigned and then just, tried to drop a bomb on everybody. When you're trying to get a new job, no new employer wants somebody who's willing to kind of create enormous waves, especially when they resign. So I find it's better, keep it short and sweet, and that's it. Now, if you sign an employment contract or an independent contractor agreement, there should be at least, or there most likely will be, language that states how you provide effective notice, who you send it to, how much time you have to provide to them. Usually it's around 30 to 90 days is kind of an industry standard amount of notice needed. It depends on the industry. Healthcare, closer to 90, sales or something like that, closer to 30 or maybe even less. And the same goes if you're an employee under an employment contract or an independent contractor. Under an independent contractor agreement, there's no benefit to you to use this as an airing of grievances, none. So once again, say per the agreement, I'm providing you with the required 60 days notice. My last day of work will be X. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. That's it. That's all you need to do. There's just no reason that you don't have to justify why you're leaving. You don't have to provide a detailed analysis of why you're moving somewhere else. Short and sweet, move on. That will be the best thing for you moving forward in your career. So that's a little analysis of how to write a respectful resignation letter. If you have any questions about termination, how to resign properly, you can contact my law firm at the contact information listed below in the description, or you can always reach us through our website that's listed below as well. I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks.